Erangel, and welcome to everyone that's watching us tonight here at Miramar Map, our 8th map. I am your caster. My name is Nikki.
Yep, and I'm Sir Cloud, so we will bring the action to you. And
I like that.
Yeah, but the teams will bring the actions to us, and we'll channel the actions back to the audience. But nevertheless, here it is, the flight path from Impala all the way up north next to La Cabrera.
And there you have it. We have 69 players here at Miramar. 18 teams will be battling up against each other. And we can now see the spread or the dispersion of our teams here at this map.
We can see that Impala looks like Astro will be going there possibly alone, not too sure about that, but maybe they are going in a group. But yesterday when we saw Miramar, no one actually go to Impala. So now that just tells us that these teams, they are changing their strategies.
And of course, depending upon the planes direction, so it also depends upon that. And we are now watching ATSX Galaxy together with the rest of his teams.
Yep, and we can also see that looks like in the middle of the map, it's a little colorful there. Same goes with the southern side of the map. I can see at least 4 or 5 teams in the same area, but oh my goodness, just look at this, 3 teams in the same compound.
Yeah, we're watching Team 1, Team 19, and one more team. It's going to be 3-way battle for these teams. And I can't wait to have that action right now while they are actually looting for now. He has shotgun, SMG. There you have it. Sol, here we're watching Sol. He doesn't have any items on his hand, no arsenal or whatsoever.
Surprisingly that he managed to get a bag and he managed to get all the other items, but he cannot get a single weapon.
That's funny.
Yeah, it's funny. Normally you will at least pick up the most basic weapon you can find, but surprisingly, I'm not sure whether it's bad luck or it's just not true.
Let's see. Anyway, we're watching MTX Aga here together with the rest of the MTX, but I think there's just icy at the horizon left of this very area that we're watching right now. Oh, there you have it. It's now looting an AR.
And now we do see a gay or girl. Sorry, I'm not too sure how to pronounce that, but it's gay or girl. So looks like he will continue his loot there. And now just looking over at his other teammates, looks like they will loot and they will respect each other in this position. At the same time, we do see a wicket. Looks like he does see another opponent just in front of him, but no big engagement so far. And this is at Blink with the minivan relocating himself, probably bringing this vehicle to pick up his teammates.
Exactly, and now we are watching Red. Someone from Red team to go down. It's an off-time situation we have there, but Kenda is already down for this team. It's just the 3 of them, surviving this map.
Yeah, looks like MTX, one of the teams that actually got a good placement on the previous map. We do see here they are in the same compound as 2 other teams as well. Team number 2 and team number 1 behind them. But no big engagement so far. They are respecting each other's compound. So looks still good for now until everything breaks loose.
And that's what we're waiting for, that very turning point. But everyone is, compared to our previous games, they just situated themselves inside the edge of the circle early on. It's still early for them to go inside the circle, but here we go. They're already inside.
Yes, but maybe some teams, they decided to okay, we'll make that early rotation into the circle and we go in the middle, we take those high grounds because it can be a good advantage. But of course the cons is that they need to fend off people who comes from all different angles. So there's a pro and con there, depending on the strategy of the team.
Team 12 and Team 19. I think there's gonna be a heated battle here, but it's just a matter of time for us to unveil this battle between these 2 teams.
Oh yeah, definitely. It's a matter of time. Unless someone decides to leave the compound first. Because they also need to consider that if they take the battle, if they win, it's fine. But if they lose, it's 18th place for them at this point.
Yeah, and you don't want to be at the 18th place. So, what are you going to do? People from MY, I think that's MY and MTX 12 and 19.
Yeah, correct. That's MY and as well as MTX. They
Mhm.
still focus on the loot for now, but then again, they also need to be careful. They need to look over their shoulders because other teams as well, if they hear any gunfire, they could third party in and they could take
Yeah.
advantage of the situation.
And you don't want to unveil or reveal your location as of the moment. You don't want to give it away to the others or the other teams right now. And this map, it's really not that big compared to Erangel. This is 8x8.
But look at this. Team number one, they do have visitors as well in the same compound. Iconic PH, they are moving into the side of San Martin. So this is what we're talking about. It could be another team who's lurking over their shoulders. So they really need to be careful there. But looks like a rotation down to the side of Graveyard from Iconic PH, leaving few behind though. So not too sure what their strategy is, but they are not necessarily moving as a 4. It's a 3+.
Yes. But sometimes they really do utilize that strategy. But now he's actually regrouping with the rest of Iconic PH. And yeah, we're still, everyone's just playing it safely. Ilustrado mentioned a while ago that somehow some of the players here are playing it passively because they want to somehow get a piece of the placement score too.
Oh yeah, definitely. And plus, this is a bigger map, so normally we'll see the big clashes happen on the fourth circle onwards. So that could be it at this point. And Myth, they are spreading out. We can see here, ROADFIAT is all alone. PONDZ has a vehicle all alone as well, while the other two, they are on the other side. But it looks like ROADFIAT is really close with Iconic PH.
Yes, they are indeed. And will Iconic PH be bold enough to take down the most dominating team from our game? They've dominated a lot of maps, so let's see what's gonna happen between Iconic and Myth. Oh, spraying in, we have with ROADFIAT. He knows where Iconic PH are at. They are disengaging. They are disengaging.
They're disengaging for one person.
Ooh.
Yeah, but okay, to be fair, they wouldn't know like how many people there are in the compound. But from our view, it's like, oh, you disengage from one person. It almost feels like
Oh
David
yeah,
and Goliath
it's our
story.
view. They did not know how many myths are there. Anyway, it's a good call coming from the captain. It's the captain's call. Will they engage or will they disengage? How about you, Sir Cloud? If you were them, will you engage?
I would disengage because just because Team Philippines, they are in a fairly good position right now. So all they need to do is not to be too soon in their games. They'll be fine. They will qualify to the next round.
Yes, I like your insights, Sir Cloud. But now we are watching Imp Nasty with the AR here, together with the rest of his team, of course. Not leaving anyone behind. We can see now Cabo regrouping, and they have the area all to themselves. Safely looting. Looting.
Impunity representing Team Singapore. They are showing their teamwork here. Getting on with each other, like they're not letting go of each other, so they're holding each other's hands.
Ooh, I like that. I like that.
Yeah.
And that's what we're promoting here, Sir Cloud. Teamwork and camaraderie.
Yes, teamwork and camaraderie. Okay, I always find it to be a little bit of tongue twister there.
Oh no, it's not a tongue twister. Anyway, did you see that? It's so saturated. The circle. Everyone's already inside the circle. We are now watching ATS Kong, and he's just looting this area for now. Is this San Martin?
Yep. It's San Martin, and he is all alone.
It is so colorful, Sir Cloud. Our map is so colorful.
Oh yeah, our map is just so colorful. I felt like at some point I'm looking at the rainbow.
Yes, and we're talking about the players here. Everyone's already inside, and it's a matter of time for us to be seeing amazing games. Iconic. So they took away someone. It's an off-cam kill coming from Iconic PH.
But it's also as colorful as the RGB keyboards from Razer. So it's a pretty sight there we can see.
Yes, indeed. I like the segue. I like that. Anyway, we're watching a few. Yeah, he got that kill. See, he already has 1 kill secured for his team. I think Sir Cloud at this very moment, you don't want to engage right away, but if ever you be able to be clashing with another team, and that's the only time you engage.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I agree with you, Nikki. You don't want to take like, okay, purposely go and find fights because you don't need to. Because you don't want to be the team that, okay, after game, if we're the early ones to go out, we'll slowly slip out the charts and we have a risk of like not qualifying to the next round. So you don't want to take on those unnecessary fights.
Yes, exactly. Oh, remember to choose your fights, right, Sir Cloud? Choose your fights.
Oh yeah, choose your fights really. You don't want to take on any fight. But just looking at this, looks like at this moment, definitely. Plus, well, yeah, there are a couple of other games to go through throughout today. But then again, it's always the risk of momentum as well. If you bow out too early, the mentality could affect the team and it may carry on to the following game. So you need to play safely.
Which puts a lot of pressure for the team captain because the team captain is actually the one responsible for all the calls. Oh, it should be really tough to be a team captain.
Yeah, I absolutely agree. The team captain really plays a big role in any situation, even during the game, outside of the game, before the game, and so on. So yeah, I really feel the responsibility of a team captain.
Okay, now so we're still stuck at 65 players left, 17 teams. We are watching again. This is the game number 8, but if ever, just maybe, I'm not so sure if these two teams are gonna go and have a fight. We have team 17 and 16, and those teams are, I forget, 17 Myth and RSG. Myth and RSG, yes. I know 6 is that DRNX. DRNX, yes.
Yep. And there you go. So Myth, they are one of the Thai teams who performed really, really strongly yesterday. First game today, okay, it's not the same Thai team that we saw yesterday, but then again, they could be trying out something new because they are in quite a comfort zone, I can say.
Yes, but now everyone's just stepping it up. Everyone wants a score. Everyone wants a kill. They want a chunk of the chicken dinner. So let's see what's gonna happen as the circle is about to close. We still have 2 minutes and 35 seconds though.
Yeah, it's still a decent amount of time, definitely, for them to decide where they want to be at. So we can see here, KPO2 looks like he's playing the scout role at this point, just trying to find those peak places just to see out where are the areas that they are clear to rotate into.
And they.
Yeah, but nevertheless, these are the teams. Looks like they're starting to converge with each other. But oh, okay, looks like a vehicle may blow up there, and Tuans will need to pick up Tom, his teammate, and get to a safer location. I believe it was AROV who actually was shooting on the side of VGM, and now VGM will need to relocate themselves. But will it be from the pan to the fire because Impunity is in front of them? Now VGM, they are going up the hill, but Impunity is in the same compound. Impunity representing Singapore, of course, to once, but this is a smaller compound. They are at the edge of where Impunity is. Probably Impunity, they did see that vehicles actually move on to a similar compound at where they are. So they just need to keep eyes on the side of VGM to make sure that they don't push towards the side of Impunity. Just looking at Twans relocating his vehicle into the compound. Now, this is a strategy of hiding their vehicles so that the vehicles won't get blown off. Definitely, in this sort of map, Miramar vehicles is just so crucial. Now, Twans looks like he will continue there. And then what can we say about this, right? So looks like they will still try to play this really, really safely at this point. We can see that they're taking this compound. They're not moving so much. So everyone just want to hold on to those positions because at this point for some teams, especially if you're in the middle, you don't want to drop out too soon because you want to at least get those points just enough for you to actually qualify to the next round of this game. But look at this, G9 with the spray onto the other side. They are both in the safe zone, but for now, 9-0, looks like he's been pinned now. G9 has very good position here onto the high ground where he does not need to make those big moves. Now G9 still scoping out, still trying to find where the opponents are, but looks like it's going to be a bit difficult for G9 because the pressure is onto him. But G9 can easily locate himself. We can see here he has a vehicle just behind him. His teammates are really, really close by as well. So it's all for the side of RRQ at this point. RRQ just need to keep pressure onto the opponents, although it could be a little bit of unnecessary pressure because they are all in the same zone. But what they should focus on is RSG. They are coming close by with Blacklist International.
Yes, exactly, Sir Cloud. Someone is already shooting here. We can see a situation for RC and Alas PS, and it's not going to be a good situation for them. So Alas, is he just relocating the vehicle?
Yep,
I think he's just relocating it. Yeah, relocating the vehicle. But they are almost inside the circle. RSG Arts is still here, left alone. But Rain has already decided to go at the very edge of the circle.
Yeah, they need to decide to move into the circle quickly. If not, they will be tanking out the blue zone. As we can see here, Arts, he does not have any more boosting items, only 15 bandages and 1 first aid. He definitely cannot tank this blue zone for long, so he will need to make a move now. But I'm surprised that Arts is all alone out in the open, so I'm not too sure what their strategy here, but it's an interesting move that is being played out by
Nasty
RSG.
shooting someone here, and I think it's just gonna come from VGM. Chua and the rest of VGM is being hunted by Nasty. But let's look at Imp Goody Jelly here, having a really nice spot in this rooftop. Oh, he is hitting. It is connecting.
Yeah, that looks like Cabo. He is giving a lot of pressure on the side of VGM. VGM, the chicken dinner winners of today so far. Cabo now putting a lot of pressure. I'm very sure they don't know where those shots come from because just look at this. Cabo's position, he's not only in the compound, he also has a really, really high ground and he has eyes on the entire team of VGM. VGM have no idea where those shots are coming from.
Yes. We are now watching Cabo here just spraying some shots onto these people. We're talking about the advantage of the high ground. You know that, Sir Cloud.
Yep, as that movie tells us, high ground wins, right? So
yeah, let's see if we're gonna conclude that here because VGM is actually at a tight situation, knowing that they are at the low ground. They don't have the advantage. Now we are watching Imcabo just looking for all sides and all angles. I like what he's doing right now.
Yeah, absolutely. He's covering all angles right here. So this is a really, really smart move. So now he's spotted out a vehicle who could probably move towards his side. But at the same time, he's keeping eyes on VGM. So VGM right now, they imagine this. You got a couple of shots. You cannot move because you know their eyes are on you. As simple as that.
Yes.
And they can't do anything.
I think they don't have smoke too. And now they're stuck there. They are stuck, and what's gonna be the compromise for this is that if other players or third-party players will be engaging them as well, they will be sandwiched.
And this is what we just talked about. So Cabo notices Chua just come out and he taps out onto the side of VGM. This makes them. Just look at this. What he can do is just go back to the compound and there you go. They can't go anywhere.
It's a very vulnerable position coming from their team, and it's really saddening. But we are now watching Bot 4K here doing the same for ATSXZ. They're also hunting their prey and just waiting for that moment that this prey will come out in the open, and that's the time that he will shoot them.
Yeah, but the good news is that all of these teams so far, they are in the safe zone. But they need to do circle management, which we always must remember. Look at the timer, look at your position. Don't play too much by the edge because definitely the circle will run away from you if you play by the edge.
Yes, exactly. And the circle is definitely not forgiving anyway. As compared to the previous round, I think that this is a slower pace than the previous round, where we saw a lot of engagements and actions during the round number 7. Oh, Kagura! What happened there?
Oh my god, an explosion there by the side of AROV. Managed to knock down Kagura, and now his teammates will need to save him. But then again, just looking at the position of his teammates, they are close by, but not close enough. Arts is the closest. Kagura is calling out for help, but can they make it in time? Because he's now bait. The moment they move into Kagura, AROV can snipe them down.
Bye-bye, Kagura. We are now watching Out of Sun. Out of Sun, will you engage? Will you run? Let's see. Out of ZULLY. Everyone from Out of are actually, they're far from one another. ZULLY here, just, covering up for the rest of AROV here. Oh, is that a people? Is that a person? Is that a person?
I believe that.
Is that a cactus? Just kidding.
Okay.
It's a cactus. It's a cactus. Sorry, Sir Cloud. I'm just kidding. But RSG, Insider. He's not inside. He is out in the open. He's running for his dear life. Will the shots be connected? It's not connecting. It's not connecting at all.
He's dodging it, hopping like a bunny earlier, but
yeah,
they will
bunny hops.
leave him out right now because they know they need to do circle management. You can see AROV, they are one of those teams who won't play by the edge of the circle that much. If they have an opportunity, they will move 3/4 into the circle. That is always their strategy because they know that if you move late into the circle, you will need to fend off a lot of teams who will be gatekeeping.
And now, Goody Chelly here at the rooftop. Downside, everyone can see him. On the bright side, he can actually spot all the teams that are gonna go inside or in the middle of the circle. Oh, almost at the circle. See? He's almost at the edge of the very circle. And I think he's gonna move. Wow, I like how he parkours like that.
Wow, that's why they are players representing their countries. As you can see, that this is the level of skill that they know how to parkour around. They know that.
Can you do that, Sir Cloud? Can you parkour?
Absolutely not. If not, you would see my name in there. But unfortunately, I can't do that.
Okay. I'm just curious, Sir Cloud. You can flex on me. I can do that. Anyway, this is from YJuice Wicked. The sole survivor. Will he be able to help his teammate? His teammate is dead. Okay, sorry.
Yeah, the last one to survive, unfortunately. So Wicked will need to hang on to position points for his team at this point. That's why he is playing so safely around the edges of the blue zone.
Yes, and now we are watching a Rocky here. Oh, Spider-Man is down. Goody Jelly, on the other hand, that's what I'm talking about. Everybody knows his location. And you know what? Who downed him is someone from Myth Clan. Oh, Myth is on fire. They've been killing everyone.
Oh, they want their momentum back, definitely. So that's motivation for them. Although they are holding on strongly to the top spot right now for Team Thailand. But, well, they still want it. They want to pack a punch. They want to move on to the final stages of this game, or this tournament, feeling good.
There you have it. One by one, they are being eradicated in this game. UCUP is down, Nangs is down, everyone is going down. Alas PS2, Black Kailers is killing someone there, and now we're watching Insider. Won't go down. Bye, Insider. He's outside. Just kidding.
His name is so punnable, right?
Sorry. Making fun of out of it, but Team 13 and 16 is going to have a skirmish here, probably. Yeah, and that is Blacklist International and RSG.
We can see here, Aeons looks like he needs to help Taylor, but looks like he will throw out the smoke just to give a little bit more cover, and now he will try and rotate around just to give the cover smoke as well from multiple angles because he knows he needs to cover up for his teammates. Team number 16, RSG, they are getting closer and closer to the objective.
And this is what we're all waiting for. But on the other hand, Vex is gonna go down here. We are watching RTZ from RSG just flanking it at the right side, holding his SMG like that. Let's see if he's gonna be able to utilize it with Aeons here. Does he know?
Not too sure, but then again, I think he has a hesitation because he knows that the numbers are not on their side. Now, they only have 2 team members as compared to their opponents have an entire full squad. So, well, according to our math teacher, that's not a good sign.
Looking at the numbers, but Galaxy will go down and Kong too. AROV got that squad wipe. Is it a wipe? I'm not so sure, but yeah, it's an AROV and ATSK skirmish that's going on. But we are now watching Blacklist International Aeons here, and you know it's taking too long. The rally here is taking too long, but he will get that kill. What a good spray coming from Aeons there.
Oh, they definitely know. They heard the footsteps already, so they are sure that there's someone around. So that's why they play a little bit more safely.
Someone is out there. Cabo is down. Out of ZULLY here. Just utilizing that smoke and trying to evade. Are they gonna evade someone? Okay. So we're watching UCUP here. Goody Jelly's down. 2-1-2.
Yep, there you go. So looks like Team Impunity, they are losing team members there, but ZULLY, you can see with the spray. Oh my goodness, that long range spray managed to knock down Aeon. ZULLY, we can't even see where they are, but here has that sight that he can see. Oh my goodness, that is a very good spray coming off of ZULLY.
At the map, the circle is already about to close in, but shots are being given here. ZULLY will go down. He is now down. Who just took that one?
Oh man, he got shot from somewhere, that's for sure. That's why he had to abandon.
Either from 13 or 20? Yeah, and we are now watching Viger here, trying to snipe that one from Team 10. But to no avail. Energy drink first before we go into battle.
Energy drink adding onto his Viger, that's for sure.
Yes.
And now he's training the Rocky. Rocky needs to move into the compound and manage to secure himself there. ZULLY have been revived by his teammate, but the Blue Zone will pressure all of them because they are all outside of the safe zone.
Yes, they are now being forced to go inside using their vehicle, but Tom is down, holding on to his dear life. Where are your teammates? They are actually busy. We can see them at the horizon. There you go. But I think there's also enemies out there. We are watching ROQ Ernie here throwing in that deployable. But ROQ G9 is down. VGM Tone just went dead.
Unfortunately for Ernie, I'm pretty sure that Ernie, unfortunately for Ernie, he will need to fend off all these teams. G9,
he can.
Look at this, Ernie with the sprays go out for the long range there. Managed to fend off one team, but then again, there's on the other side, Blacklist International moving on to his high compound. The advantage that Ernie has is the high ground, but then again, the disadvantage.
But the numbers, Sir Cloud, the numbers. He doesn't have the numbers. OMG, what are you gonna do, Ernie? What are you gonna do, Ernie? I want to know what he's gonna do, Sir Cloud.
I wonder as well, but we need to wait and see because he will be the last sole survivor for RRQ. But now, let's look over to team number 6. They are still three-man team at this point. They have a compound. They are in the safe zone, so advantage towards their side.
Yes, and now we are watching this circle as it closed down. BENSU is also down. You know what? If you be at this kind of situation, it's better for you to die than to get killed. Because if you get killed, I thought he was crawling, but he's just proning. He was just proning. I'll take it back. Yeah, you just want to die outside of the circle or get killed because it's going to be a score for your enemy.
Yeah, absolutely agree with that. But then again, he does have 3 first aids. So I can see what he's doing there. He's just trying to maximize the first aids and probably give himself to the Blue Zone God.
No, it's hurting him. It's hurting him. He has to go inside, but apparently we have a lot of enemies in front of him. We have RRQ, we have a Blacklist International. We have a lot here, but let's look at UCUP here. He's being okay, he's now up.
So UCUP is now up. Yeah, that rhymes there. So now we can see.
I like the puns, Sir Cloud. I like the puns. I'm enjoying this.
That's why they call me the dad joke guy.
No! Anyway, let's go.
Anyway, now ROADFIAT looks like he is trying to hunt down his opponents. He wants more blood onto his gun. And now PONDZ with the sprays go out. ROADFIAT has been knocked down. He needs help. PONDZ may go and help it out. But then again, they are surrounded by Blacklist International. Vigo. The jump shot there. Will he manage to get that? Vigo looks like he's been taken down by his opponents.
Oh no, AS is down as well here. We can also watch other teams here being taken down. PONDZ has the upper ground advantage, and there you have it. UCUP is gonna go down. It's not up anymore, but down.
There you go. But look at this myth. They still have an entire full squad, and they have a good position. They're playing by the edge of the circle. Most of them actually in the safe zone.
No way, we're down to 4 teams already? 11 players alive. And now we're watching KINGZZ being sprayed on by PONDZ. Deployables once again. Will it connect? Let's see. Oh, he will go down. Mid stoned. Just stoned him to death.
Stone him to death. Oh
just
man,
kidding, just kidding.
That is so cruel there. But well, good thing that they don't have an actual stone that you can throw. Well, except sort of like in the lobby, but well, you get what I mean. But anyway, we are now down to the top 2 teams. This is Iconic PH versus Myth. Thailand versus Philippines, as we can see here. Who will clinch the chicken dinner for this game?
The storyline between these 2 countries, Thailand versus the Philippines, what's gonna happen here? We are watching blanks here. On the other hand, there are still players. Oh, it's gonna be 4v4? Whoa, this is a good game. Gonna do 4 throw.
Oh yeah, this is really exciting because these teams representing their own countries, and now online looks like he will go for the rush in, and he managed to get one knocked down. Blanks have been knocked down by PONDZ from the flanks. Now they're going for the flanks here. They get one matches right now, and there you go. Winner, chicken dinner goes to Team Thailand.
Whoa! Wow, they have a lot of kills there. 15, 18, 20 kills? No way! No